Today is May 24, 2016, back with the Stocks to Trade midday update. Several interesting stocks today. Probably the most interesting is SPEX, S-P-E-X. This was picked up early. You can see we got some news and a big rip right here. That news is detailed in your live news feed over here. You can see it on the pre-market gainers, as well as some 10Qs and 8Ks, some SEC filings. And pretty much, perked up pretty much out of the blue early, and then nice rip into the close. Had you, caught that early and, and traded based on the news, could have gotten a good spike out of the gate. And then it's pretty much sideways, but it kind of hit some resistance in this 450, 460 level. And then at that point, you can the beauty of these volatile stocks is you can play them both ways. So once it topped out a couple times in that 450, 460 area, it then became a pretty decent short, and you can see it's starting to fade, volumes fading. And I mean, you've got to stock up 100% on the day, 100+%. You get a couple support and resistance levels, there's a chance you can play it both ways. So that one's kind of interesting. Going to see where this ends up, but at this point, not that strong after that early spike. The other one trading on news from yesterday was CLRB. Big rip yesterday. A lot of day traders trading it. You can see right now in your events, it's dropping near the day lows. Had an offering overnight, and normally, it had a big drop, and lots of times these things will kind of base out. But you can see, got a little bit of a perk, and then you could have, again, picked that whole $half amount at 4, and it's a straight fade, and it's making new lows. So SPEX was a good buy and a short. CLRB has been a very solid short based on that offering news. I'm only going to point out Monsanto simply because it was halted on news. There's a lot of news with Monsanto and Bayer, potential buyout. Normally these big stocks don't move that much, but what you can do when the news hits, start looking for your sympathy plays, and seed is a sympathy play of that. And you can see not that much volume, kind of expected a little more to come out of this, but at the point that Monsanto halted, seed got a little bit of rip, then Monsanto was, not moving that much, and then seed didn't move that much. But it's just a good thing to always look for the big headlines and then look for your sympathy plays, maybe the lower price stocks that you can make more day trades on. And then the last one is OXGN, which had positive news this morning. Big gap up, kind of a tough play here. But if you do the digging, start reading the news, you can see that this news was maybe rehash, kind of not that great of news to support, almost it went from, last night at 50 cents to, over $1 at one point, over 100% up. So tough to play on the long side, but could be a pretty good solid short if you, again, you look at this double, well, not double, you got that big rip early, you got a top at 8:20 a.m., you got another top at 9 a.m., you got a rip out of the gate. It kept topping at 1 and then straight fade. So a little bit of both today, several solid shorts as well as buys, and they were all located in Stocks to Trade. So we'll see you tomorrow.